Welcome to the Connection Revolution podcast. I'm so thankful that you're joining us. We have two guests with us today. We are so blessed to have with us Carmen Kraus and Rhonda Agnew, who are going to be telling us about Operation Christmas Child. Carmen and Rhonda, it's so great to have you with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, tell us about yourselves. We want to hear a lot about Operation Christmas Child, so I wish we had more time for you to tell about your journey, but at least take a little time, Rhonda and Carmen. Tell us about your journey with the Lord, how the Lord brought you into his kingdom, how you got to be involved with Operation Christmas Child, anything along those lines.
Okay, I became a Christian as a child. One of those really scary movie freaky moment things. I stayed a Christian until I was a young adult, and then I kind of strayed. I had a child when I was 21, and I really wanted to raise him in church and to know Jesus. And that's where I learned that people, they did things when they took care of me. They gave me things. And so now he's an adult. And that's kind of why I do Operation Christmas Child, to give back to other kids, not only giving back for the things that were given to me when my son was little, but giving them the gift of Jesus, which is way more important than any gift I put in the shoebox.
Carmen, over to you.
Yes. So I got involved with Operation Christmas Child as a volunteer. Our church has been a drop off location for well over 10 years. And so I was a volunteer at their location till their leader decided to retire and said, "Here, Carmen, you can do this." I had no idea what I was getting into. And then a year later, we became the central drop off location for Jackson County. And we've now done that for probably 6 years as a central drop off location. But then our leader, she decided to step down and continue homeschooling her son. So I became the Kansas City area coordinator.
And maybe talk a little bit about how it even started and kind of what some of the main activities of it are.
So Operation Christmas Child began in 1993. And the first shoe boxes were passed out in the Balkans area, about 28,000 shoe boxes. And today we have passed out 220 million shoe boxes to over 100 different countries. And these are not just a shoebox gift full of great things that kids would enjoy. They get the gospel every time. So before a shoebox even gets in the hands of a child, they're shared the gospel. And then once they've been given the shoebox, then they are invited back to a 12-week discipleship program.
Tell us about the relationship of Operation Christmas Child and Samaritan's Purse.
Operation Christmas Child is a ministry of Samaritan's Purse. It's one of their many ministries. Right now, you've heard about their disaster relief, because it's been on the news a lot. But it's just one of their many ministries that they do.
Something going on year round, or is it kind of like a few months and then there's a little kind of an off season, or what does that look like for you guys or for anybody out there really wants to be involved?
There's a year-round process for all of it. I mean, we plan all year. We go to different rallies. Carmen actually got to go on a vision trip and give shoe boxes away because people think that it's Christmas and kids get these boxes. Okay, they get these boxes whenever they happen to get to a country where they give them. But Carmen can tell you a lot more about it because she actually got to go on a vision trip and give boxes to students. And that's the one thing that we all want to do someday.
How many volunteers do you think are involved with Operation Christmas Child around the world? I mean, counting all the different nations.
Ooh.
Any guess?
It's hundreds of thousands, I'm sure.
Yeah, it would probably have to be. Yeah.
Because every church has a project leader that participates.
Yeah.
And just in our Jackson County area, we have over 180 churches that participate. So there's at least 180 volunteers right here. Plus all the people that work at drop-off locations and central drop-off locations. Those are all volunteers. And at processing centers, there's probably 200 or 300 every day for a month processing things.
Wow.
And that's just our side of the shoebox.
Well, I want to go to Nate for a moment. What reflections do you have about any of that?
Yeah, I just think of fond memories of the last couple of years with some young adult groups. We took some days to go out and fill some shoe boxes as like a community group. And so it's even for an event like that, it's a blessing because it brings people together and there's a missional serving side of it that takes place as a group and a community. And then on top of that, you're actually, blessing these children. So yeah, I just have fond memories and probably will be doing that again this year. It's just a great service opportunity for groups.
Thank you, Nate. Well said. I didn't know you had Operation Christmas Child experience in your journey. That's very cool. Probably a lot more people do than we realize. Thank you again for being with us. I encourage all of you watching and listening to contact Rhonda or Carmen or go to the Samaritan's Purse website, Operation Christmas Child, and that page, and find out more about this and take a next step and get involved. Let's see them reach 12,000 shoe boxes this year, and let's see them have the volunteer help and numbers and people there to really be able to accommodate that increase as well. So lots of great opportunities. Your Christmas season will be even better if you get involved with Operation Christmas Child. To those of you watching and listening, thanks again for being with us. And we look forward to when you're back with us next time as the Connection Revolution continues.
Connection Revolution, let it change your life.